Welcome back to Vinland, builders. We are going to continue on a bit further with our hope of surviving here. We just got our rear end handed to us by a group of ruffians led by Bjorn and put us in kind of a bad spot. We have Eric, who is quite injured, and he's quite depressed. In addition, most of our other family members are very fatigued. And we have a drought today, so it is very hot. And that's going to be a bit of an issue because that is going to raise our fatigue quite a bit and not let us lower it as easily tonight. I do think for a crafting plan, we've had our hand forced here and we are going to build the rest area. We did get really lucky last time and we salvaged a ton of fabric from a map location, so that is at least something going for us. We are going to get started on this. Yeah, she's make it in 2 goes. Let's see what her level up gets us. So, as mentioned, she has a trait that gives her plus 50% XP on anything, and we have another trait that's giving us minus 10%. So, overall, we are still ahead on the XP curve. Now, I don't generally like Moira as a battle person. So I'm probably going to pass up on any of these battle ones unless I see something crazy, like adding an AP or something. Fast hunger recovery. Our injury decreases are less, but we eat less. I'm not in love with that at the moment. Let's do a reroll on her. So for 6 days, we're going to get less XP. Okay, plus 1 AP is amazing. Heroic Fool. We could have some injury resistance. Dancing Dagger, Beast, Accuracy. Accuracy is also really good. I will take Heroic Fool. I don't want to reroll and get even more XP penalty. Again, though, I don't like having her in combat, so that's not particularly good roll on her traits. So we picked up Heroic Fool, and we also have Fate's Curse. So for 6 days, we're going to have minus 20% XP. So very unfortunate combining that with our Stubborn, but nothing else we can really do on that. Item-wise, do we have anything that does fatigue? Courage? We could have some less hunger, but add depression for eating seaweed. We could remove 20 injuries with a Yarrow potion. I think we will do that. Eric is beat to heckin' back here. Yeah, let's just stop there. This is way less worrisome to me than being up in the 40s, where those penalties start getting really high. Yeah, we'll stop there. Sickness-wise, I think, didn't Eric also get diarrhea? Yeah, so his skills are greatly punished at the moment. He's going to get sicker every night. He has plus 2 initiative in combat. Hey, you gotta go, you know? Alright. Alright, she's gonna continue crafting. We are okay on water, but not great. We've got 4 days until we need to give 10 wood over. I think we're gonna just have to continue in on the water. We do have a harvesting camp. Who is our best harvester? So, harvesting right down here on the bottom. So 25 currently, 17, 27, 32. So Moria would be the best at that. And I would like her to actually do that. We could cut out exploration. How are you looking? You're pretty depressed. You've got a lot of fatigue. How is your wood chopping? Not the best, not the worst. I'm kind of thinking she's going to take over wood chopping. Eric is going to take over crafting. He's at least not super duper fatigued. And we will have Moira do some harvesting. Do we have any? No, we currently can't do any changes to modes or anything. So we're going to get 4 to 8 fresh fruit. That is not terrible. Alright, let's go ahead and see how this goes for us. So Eric, get some crafting done. He's up to 30. Use some of our wood. Use some of our fabric. got more than 50%. Right now, all I care about is that we get at least like 51% would be like bare minimum. That way I know that we'll finish them in 2 attempts. What I don't want is for us to take a day and a half to build something. Ooh, that was minus depression. That's useful. Okay, Kari is nowhere near as good as Eric at wood chopping. And that fatigue is creeping up on us. And she doesn't like it, so getting some depression there. There's no help in that, though. There's just no help in that. Okay, he's going to finish on that. Let's see how we did on water. Being careful with our fire. Okay, that's enough water to get us through the night. Let's make extra and get the fire stoked. Because she's so inefficient at this, I'm going to actually have her go explore. It'll make her less angry, and yeah, we might be able to get more than 4 wood of value from an exploration. I don't remember. I guess we could look at our inventory. How much food a berry's worth? 4 to 8. So we probably are going to need 2 of these at least per person, which we do have. One thing to note is we could make juice, squeeze fruit, and we make it just directly into water. It's not something else. I'm not going to do that right now. It would be 4 of these is equal to 1 water. Just like everything else, this is going to go down in like durability / the ability to find fruit. So we don't want to over harvest too bad. If we're not doing that, we could have her. We could have her rest. She is really tired. Yeah, let's just have her rest for a minute. It's not very effective or efficient, but she's not good at chopping wood. I don't need more berries for the time being. Maybe she could take over water in the morning, and Bloodwed can actually rest in the rest area. Hopefully Eric will get that finished. Alright, so levels crafting again. We finished the rest area. Enables napping for 1 character. Have a nice little spot. Definitely gonna have some people who are gonna need to rotate through there to get that fatigue under control. Picked up some extra water, picked up some extra fatigue. That's getting mighty high. Alright, you gonna find me something useful, Kari? We definitely would appreciate it. Okay, no encounter, and we got an encounter. Dang it, that's what I was kind of worried about. Okay, Kari has to be in the encounter because she is the one that got caught. I think we're gonna have those 2 again. Again, I don't really like Moira in the combat. I guess if we were to send her, we could keep Eric out. And by keeping Eric out, we wouldn't chance him getting any more damage. Let's give it a try. She's got that extra action point, and that's pretty huge. We'll see if I remember why I dislike having her in combat so much. Okay, so Kari, I think we'll do a you're next on the guy in the front and lower his damage resistance. And I think we're just gonna try to wipe him out. So we'll... Nice! 5. Oh, he's almost down already. Love it. Aggressive lunge, hitting the person I want hit. Good. He still has 1 point of armor, and nobody else here has armor, just of note. Alright, so we can guard somebody. We can shield bash somebody, which lowers their AP. 2 to 3 damage. We could taunt. I don't think we need that. Don't think we need the taunt. She could buff an ally, or she could turtle strike, which gives her damage resistance. Let's see if we get lucky on damage. 3, good. He only has 1 left. We will turtle strike him. Nice, he doesn't even get a turn. Beautiful. If we could wipe this out before he gets a go, I would love it. Alright, Prayer to the Gods can only be used in the ranged row. So we don't have a ranged row because we don't have somebody in front of us currently. If we did, we could up max damage. So this buffs everyone except for her. Gives them max damage, gives them accuracy, and lowers damage resistance. She could give them a curse, which lowers their dodge. Am I able to look at your stats? I guess not. I assume he has pretty good dodge. He seems like a shifty fella. We can have her move back, but she's already in the back. They could use all of her actions. Minimum damage -1, max -1, effects resistance -1. So quite a curse there. Or she could just bomb him on the head. He's gonna go second already. Let's minus his dodge and AP. He resists. Okay, not great. Let's do it again. He resisted twice. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, just rest. Alright, I doubt we're going to be able to finish this off in a single hit. Let's go ahead and you're next. Maybe we get super lucky on a sniper hit? No. Good hit, though. Good hit. Alright, who are you going to hit? Yep. And because we don't have any shields, she's taking actual injuries here. Alright, 4 HP though. I think between the two of them, we should be able to tank this out. What is my highest damage? 2 to 3, 1 to 3. Alright, so it's going to be you 2. And if we don't have an extra AP. Too bad. 2 of those would have done it. Alright, see if we get lucky. We do. Cool. Alright, now, sometimes it is good to get into these fights because we can find loot that otherwise we wouldn't have available. The 8 injuries, not the worst. Alright, we got some crap food, we got a rope, and we got some fabric. This is not bad. That's not bad. Nothing super rare or anything, but I will take that for sure. Alright, what did we find? Interesting, they didn't have the clouds there for a hot second. Here. Fruit Grove. We can inspect it. You see a bush full of pink fruit. They seem ripe for the picking. You spot several pieces of fruit already plucked by animals. We can gather the fruit or we could lie in wait. We're not hurting for food, so I'm going to save this for later. A big part of this is being very careful with our resources. Let's check our camp condition. Rest area is all good. Our workshop's not great, but I'm trying... I want to build something out of the stone rather than use it to repair this, if I can. We'll see if that comes to pass. Our shelter's high enough. Our water, if we rolled 15%, would not max out, so let's repair. And that's everything. And I don't think we picked up anything special to save. Let's check our water situation. Very nice, getting a little bit ahead finally. And just right for one click of fire. And evening time. Let's see what they have to say. I'm so tired. Do you even sleep at night? With all those bugs and scary sounds coming from the forest? When it's raining, it's the worst. The roof has more holes than cheese. I should fix it if we get the resources. I'll do it. We arranged a comfy bed if you want to take a nap during the day. If you're too tired, I prefer that you nap the whole afternoon instead of doing work badly. Yes, a good nap is all I need, with a strong, naked man lying next to me, if it's not too much to ask, right, Kari? If he's snoring like Dad, no thanks. I snore? Sometimes at night I feel the earth trembling, and I wake up fearing that Ragnarok is upon us. That's so true. I like how he's like, I snore? What? I mean, I guess to be fair, how would you know that you snore if no one told you? He looks so sad. I should talk to him. She seems to really like him. Let's be gentle. She gently lays her hand on her husband's shoulder and drops a kiss on his neck. You're all right, honey? Now I'm fine. Ooh, nice moves, lady. Good job. Get that depression down. I know that you feel like everything's your fault, but believe me, it's not. The only thing that we could blame you for is having been a loving husband and a caring father to our child. You're a good man, Eric. Never forget that. Thank you, honey. You make me strong. Oh, get that courage up, my man. Get that courage up. Oof, oof. That's from the drought that we have going on. It's like super duper hot. I think you can even see the fire looks hotter than usual. All right, everyone got one dehydrated. We were just going to give everyone a water. Do it. By giving them a full water, we know 100% chance that they will get rid of their dehydration. Oof. Yeah, that's warning me that she's in danger. All right, here, 10 to 40% chance that the berries will go off and 0 to 50 on the crap food. Let's start with the crap food. People who are highest first. All right, berries next. This is not going to take the full edge off. This is really not going to take the full edge off. You. We're at least down in the green, so it's not like really bad, but yeah. Maybe tomorrow we do need a few more berries. Or some other odds and ends. Okay, good. He didn't get any more sickness, at least. He's at 18. Yeah. Depression is noticeably high on 3 people. 4 people, really. Ugh. And we got 3 people who are really getting high on fatigue, especially Bloodwind. We're going to have her nap tomorrow. Hey, he's got some traits that are going on. We should probably take another look at those. Oh, hey, Kari's no longer stinky. There you go, kid. Use deodorant. Minus 22 on the fire. Unfortunate. Okay, a rainy day. Okay, that's really helpful, actually. That means that we are going to get water from that. Can I pull that back up? Okay, depression increase. That's not good. We have plus 3 to 6 potable and non-potable water every half day. That's good. We are going to get a little fatigue and some depression, and we're going to lose extra fire. So we got to make sure, especially our fire is stoked well tonight, and if we can find something to do about depression, we should try to do it. Okay, number 1. Who is the absolute worst on fatigue? 50, 61, 45. All right, you are going to take a nap. We really need that. Eric, you are probably crafting, although we only have 6 wood, so we're not going to be able to afford something. The next thing I'm worried about getting ahead would mean probably building a mining camp. We don't have the wood. We are very depressed, which makes me think that a tavern would be good. We also don't have the wood. In fact, I don't think we have the wood to just build anything. Alright, well that answers that question for us. I think Eric is on wood cutting duty today. We're going to be just fine on water with the rain, so I feel like I'm fine with that. And we will have Mora go get some fruit. It is nice benefit that it lowers stress a little bit too. I kind of wish I could get the stats on that thing. Does it show me in here? No. Okay. Actually, while we're there, are we good on things? Yes, yes. No. Okay. Let's go ahead. We gotta watch this wood situation. In 3 days, we're gonna owe him 10. And he seemed very serious about it if we messed around and didn't take care of that. Right, she picked up energized off of that. We'll take a look at that trait too. That's gonna be handy. Harvesting +1, good. She's probably going to be our main harvester. She's already kind of good at it. She's not great at any of the other jobs we currently have. Probably going to have to take a nap this afternoon, though. Alright, Eric does some chopping. Good job, my man. Eric levels up. Very nice. I think he might be the only person who hasn't taken any breaks. Him and Kari, maybe. Alright, she uses a little bit of our water and explores the forest. We gonna get a second one today? No. We gonna get an event today? No. Okay, good. Alright, Eric, let's get you leveled. Now, I do like him in combat generally. Initiative +3 and an AP, that's pretty nice. Reduces some hunger. You have crit resistance. Oh, that's nice. That's a lot of AP, but I don't like the minus max damage. He doesn't have very high max damage to start with. I think we're just going to go Swift Justice here. Okay. I don't really like these early combats. I'd much prefer things that are going to help us around camp, but I don't really get a choice. Okay, so he is affected by Determined. So that was when we let our anger out. We gained 15 courage for 3 days. And we have less fatigue increases. That's nice. That's partly helping him stay in the game here. He's a loud snorer. He has extra fatigue reduction, but people like him. Their increases go up slower, but that's only 2 days. And he's got diarrhea for 2 more days, so he's got a lot going on at the moment. Ludwin just picked up Energized. Minus 10% to fatigue increases, and she gained a AP in battle. Very nice. No side effects to that either. Sickly. Yeah, we knew that. Ugh. Don't love those traits. We have Fate's Curse. We know that. And she's not running anything special. Okay, I think she's gonna continue. I think Myra is gonna have to take the nap next. 56 versus Kari's 60. Yeah, Kari can handle it, I think, a little bit better. Although, then again, who's my second best harvester? As I click, like, literally every button except for that. Alright, 23, 16, 27, 32. Okay, she is definitely the second best. Now, I don't think she likes harvesting. Oh, no, she doesn't mind harvesting. Okay, that's good. We're gonna need more berries, so definitely a to-do. More wood too. Yes, we're gonna need to make sure our fire's nice and stoked tonight. Yep, go ahead and run that one. Nice, another energized. I don't think that's guaranteed. I think we're just getting really lucky on those RNGs. Okay, we almost maxed out our potable water. Note that we can have less of that than we can the non-potable. Okay, not too bad on the fatigue there. Eric, how you doing on the wood? Getting strength and forestry by doing this. Okay, find me something good, Kari. Find me something good. Ooh, didn't quite finish it today. Got an extra agility. Yeah, it's probably because of her fatigue so high. We're taking a big penalty on that. Okay, Ludwin, you're definitely in. I think I'm gonna have him come in, and Kari has to be there, so. We got extra AP, pretty nice. Now, ideally, yeah, that's okay. I really want her to be in the front row, because she's actually kind of made to be up there. Alright, I am going to War Cry. We can hit the main damage dealer and himself. Alright, too. Alright, we have 4 actions. This is an AoE, but we only have 1 guy up there. 2 to 4, or 1 to 8. I think we're going to chance it. Come on, Eric. Be the hero we need. That was not the hero we needed. He has 1 action. I actually think I'm going to have him move back, because he just debuffed himself something nasty. Kari, you're next, blunderer. I like how he's like, no, not me. And we can sniper shot, but that would leave us in the front row, so I think we are going to hit and run. And that'll knock us back. And we just focus, so next turn we'll have an additional AP by doing that too. And now unfortunately Bloodwind's not in the front row at the moment. Okay, 4 hit. That's not bad. He actually does have some shield. Kari is the one I don't want to hit right now. Alright, I'm just going to straight up move because we need to be up here. We could give him -1 AP. What is her strongest hit? I think it is that. Damage resistant self. I think we're going to go for Fish in the Luck. They didn't get it, but we got the damage reduction. We're going to have 2 people that go first, so they should be able to finish him off. Let's go ahead and remove one of his AP. Ooh, or we could whiff. Did remove the AP, though, it looks like. Nice. That's something. Alright, he's saying naughty words. We got debuffed for damage resistance, so we +1, -1. Okay, not bad. Still have our shield up. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Alright, this only lasts 1 turn, so we're going to buff the 2 damage dealers. All raw. And then we are going to bull charge that guy. Nice. And we have 2 actions left. We actually could do a second bull charge. See no reason not to. We might be able to finish this guy off before he gets... He'll probably get 1 turn, but I don't think he'll get 2. Alright, now Kari, we are going to have 7 points. You're next. And then we move. And then we sniper shot him. The your next gives him damage resistance debuff and crit resist debuff. There we go. Nice. Alright, he's gonna get this turn for sure. Okay, nice. Very nice. We didn't actually take damage there. Alright, and then I need you to just finish him off. Beautiful. I love the round shields they've got too. Very nice. Very Bannerlord. Okay, we gained some XP and leveled 2 more characters up to 2. We got food, we got rope, we got wool, we got hemp. We got actual fabric. Beautiful. What good loot on that. Okay, let's check what she found. Okay, tinder tree. We can get another one of those mushrooms that allows us to start a fire. Now, I don't want to do that right now because it's nice and safe here and I don't want to bungle a roll. So if I can wait a long time and get my skills up first, we could be better at actually doing that. Sap, if I remember right, it's going to give us some food and some depression reduction. And I think we can harvest it even. So I'm going to send my best harvester. She's pretty close to max at the moment. Max meaning her max skill, since she isn't too penalized. All right, Moira, you check the sap. It's very sticky with a nice light amber color and a sugary smell. You lick the sap and it tastes amazing. It's as sweet as honey. Okay, I'm all right with that. I'm definitely all right with that. Let's try to gather some. Come on. Ah, rip. If you leave the liquid to ferment, it will produce a delightful mead. You may... Okay, gourd out of leaves to collect the sap. It's not as sticky as you hope, and it leaks from everywhere. Goodbye, mead. Oh, that was a bad event. Ouch. All right, gather wood. I think Homeboy here is by far the best choice for that. The tree is not in very good health, so finding a good branch is tricky, but you're up to the challenge. You start by selecting the healthy wood. 6 bonus, and we got a lot of wood there. Hehe. And let's gather some more. We're going to take the chance. Nice. Good job, Eric. You find a good piece of wood, you pull it out of the trunk slowly, carefully, not to dislodge any of the strange-looking fungus. Ooh, and it got a skill level, too. Our wood's looking much healthier than it was a minute ago. Although his fatigue is creeping up on us, too. Okay, I'm not going to do any more water in case it rains tomorrow. We got plenty for tonight. And I am going to do a fire, even though we might overcap 1 point. Because our fire's going to go down by a whole bunch. Let's end the day. Mora, you who are adept in the secret meanings, do you think the gods have abandoned us? I don't know. The runes aren't clear. I sense a disruption surrounding the island. I feel very far away from the gods, but maybe nearer than ever at the same time? It's strange. Everyone likes a shaman. You think it has to do with the storms that constantly hit us while at sea? I believe they aren't the cause of the disturbance, maybe a side effect? There's definitely something in the air. Whether we should find the source of it or flee it like hell, I cannot say. We can be cautious, we can have an adventure, we can go back to reality. I think this is gonna upset Kari. This is gonna upset Bloodwin. Let's try not to upset people. I don't think we should worry about the will of the gods until we have enough food and water reserves. Okay. Like a responsible man. Such a mood killer. Maybe you're the disturbance in the air. Ooh. Okay, well. That was okay. It was okay. Oh, that depression, though. We are definitely going to have to build the bar. Okay, and we kind of lucked out on water, too. So, 1 water for everyone who's dehydrated. Yep. We already have enough water for tomorrow, plus 1 scout. That is really nice. Alright, starting with the hungriest people. We can... Oh no, she got diarrhea too. Everyone's got foxtrots here. You are still really hungry, my girl. Okay, healthy meal. That's a nice buff. That's a nice buff. And Eric, looks like you get to finish off the last one. 13, 13, 9, 14. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We don't have to be trying to get to 0 every time. That's a trap. You'll just run out of supplies. Added coughing. We are also getting a lot of diseases. A medical tent would also be rather useful. Minus 30. Okay, step 1. Okay, it's normal sunny weather. Thank you. Let's get the fire. We overcapped probably. That's all right. We have enough water. Just leave that alone. That is handy. Okay, step 1. Level people up. New trait for Bloodwood. We have Unflinching. Experienced Treasure Hunter. So she would gain some scavenging, but she would get a major penalty to gains. General XP, yeah, we're taking that. Agile Duelist, Damage Resistance. Damage Resistance would be beautiful, but this is half of Moira's trait right here. We're definitely taking that. And Kari. Reckless. Minus some accuracy, plus some AP. Accuracy in this game is really hard to get. That's a little iffy. Extra fatigue decreases. We could lose constitution and gain strength. We could gain 10 scavenging. She's a pretty good scavenger. That wouldn't be bad. Max damage plus critical, but minus accuracy and dodge. I'm really worried about all those minus accuracies. This would be very powerful, but if you whiff every shot, it doesn't matter. I think we're actually going to go with the scavenging. That puts her scavenging nice and high. Healthy meal. Minus 10% to fatigue increases. Gives us an extra health in battle. And coughing. Minus hunting and stealth. And we gain some sickness every... we gain sickness every night. And we have a little less accuracy in battle. A little rough there. Diarrhea and loud snore will go away. Energized. Not too bad, but our fatigue is still an issue. Alright. 56, 40. Alright, Kari, you get the morning off. We have lots of lumber. Eric, build, and I think we have to go for the tavern because we have way too many people who are way too depressed. And that leaves harvesting and exploring. We're definitely not exploring with either of these ladies. They're not good at it. You have harvesting 26. You would be 35. I think we're just going to continue our good luck on the water. But we'll have her grab some more quick. We can hold quite a lot of non-potable water. So even if it rains tomorrow, we'll have some room. Alright, Kari is going to rest a little bit. Getting energized. Man, I wonder if they buffed that since I played last. I don't remember getting energized every time. Crafting good. Ooh, that's not good. That's exactly what I don't want. Maybe we do have to pop in the repair stone. It makes me very sad. I should have checked that beforehand. Okay, 7 fruit minus a little depression. I hear you, you sneaky little buzzard. You're hiding right over there in the bushes. Shh, calm down, Carrie. Don't let the gurgling sounds in your belly distract you. You'll catch it. One more step, and dinner time! It's a dog. Wolf! What the? A dog? What in the hell are you doing here, stupid? You're gonna get yourself killed. Oh. I guess I'll have to go back to camp empty-handed now. Shoo! Oh. No, don't follow me, stupid mutt. Go to your master. I said no. A grumpy Kari headed back to camp, soon followed by a little dog. What have you brought us here? He won't stop following me. He doesn't listen for a bit. This stupid deaf dog. Oh, at last you're bringing a lover home with you. I didn't expect you to be this hairy, but still. The poor boy, look how tired and hungry he seems to be. He must have remained all alone for days. We could let him stay with us? Woof. He seems to enjoy the idea. If Kari promises to take care of him, I don't mind. I love how Kari's like, I don't want a pet. And they're like, we're going to give it to Kari and she'll have to take care of him. And if I could teach her a bit of compassion and a sense of responsibility. So, yeah. Motivations here. What'd you say, Kari? Why not? Are you sure? It's a lot of responsibility, you know. You'll have to take care of him every day, even when you're tired or when it's raining. And you'll have to feed him. Will you share a bit of your meals with him, even if you're starving? I'll do it. I know, I'll take care of him. Ugh. But he better make himself useful. He'll have to earn his meat like everyone else. I may train him to attack our enemies like Garmer, the dog that slayed Tyr during Ragnarok. We may have a long time to go before turning you into Garmer. This is one of the DLCs, is adding the doggo, which is another person that we can give orders to. And he has a whole mechanic here. As we train him up, we'll be able to give him various orders, and he can like go salvaging things or give us buffs. And it's going to be based on his, I think this is energy level. And so he can rest to gain energy. We can also feed him to gain hearts. For now, he is probably just going to rest. Training-wise, we have to get his hearts high enough to open things, and I think they all cost like bones. Yeah, bones and some energy. We'll take a look at these when they become relevant. Alright, so he is going to rest. Kari, I think you are going out exploring. We needed to look at repairing. No, that didn't actually go down. This is just a hard thing to build. Unless this goes to a higher penalty, I'm not repairing it. Alright, rest-wise, 27, 52, 50. Alright, we'll have Bloodwind rest. I think you're going to have to grab more berries. You're going to continue crafting. We are fine on water and on fire. Let's go. Lord our fatigue. Okay, nice effort, my man. We'll finish that up tomorrow morning. Dog is just sleeping away. Okay, harvesting's coming along nicely. Decent harvest. Getting her constitution up too. Yeah, her physical stats are just so bad at the beginning. Alright, we're gonna find something good. Can we go for double? Ooh, almost. And another encounter. That's okay, we're actually in a lot better shape now. Alright, same guys, nobody new. Let us bull charge and whiff. And then we will buff himself and Kari. And we still have an action, so let's bull charge the second time. Knife guy. Okay, shield stays up. Okay, I'll accept that. You're next. And we will... There's a small chance that we could finish him off with a sniper shot, and then we could still move backwards. Let's try. Beautiful. Good job, Kari. Alright, then move back. Alright, and you need to move forward. And let's lower your AP. He resisted, unfortunately. We'll up our own damage resistance. Yeah, these guys are no Bjorn, that's for sure. Hitting me for, what was it, 25 damage or something ridiculous. We got a long training arc before we can fight Bjorn. Alright, 6 HP left. I think I will buff. I think we try for a berserk attack. Alright, 3. Not great. And I'll have him move back so he can buff Kari just in case we go that far. Alright, -1 AP hopefully, or just finish him. Nice. Alright, give me some good loot. Yeah, her plus XP skill showing up right there already. Some yarrow powder, some more fabric, some wormwood powder, and some more hemp. Hemp's used for making our ropes once we can actually craft them. And what do we find? Ooh. Ooh. Nordic family. I think we're not going to touch that yet. We're not going to touch that yet. We have room in our shelter, I believe. Where can I see that? I'm not sure I can see that. I'm pretty sure we can fit 2 more at the moment, but we couldn't support those people yet. We need a little more infrastructure, I think. Do we want to use any items we just got? Kari has a lot of depression. We can't do anything about that. Eric is a bit on the sick side. I think I will knock that back. And he's very depressed. I can't do anything. Sickness is creeping up for her too. Let's knock that down. Moira actually doing okay. We got the water for tonight. Alright, end day. Eric, I know it's kind of late now, but I wanted to thank you. For what? For letting me stay with you and your family at your house back home. I know I can be a bit of a burden, and I never thanked you for that. That was nice of her. I feel like they have a little bit of a strained relationship, so he's going to be serious. It was your sister's choice, but I respected it. I know that your bond is very strong since what happened in your childhood. Eric, the sage, as they call him. Yeah, it was not nice. But that's another story. Let's focus on the one where we starve on a strange, godforsaken island. Okay, we're pretty lucky on the water again. Can I do this? Yeah, okay. Just does the right amount. Cool. All right, and we know that we have a 100% chance, so those are just going to be wiped out. Get some liquid of my own here. All right, and we're just going to munch down those berries. Berries are nice to supplement, but this is not going to be a long-term plan. Like, if we got 2 more people, we're not going to increase the number of berries that we're picking every day. We can only have 1 person work there at a time right now. So we have to get our food, our calorie income a little bit higher before I think we can get more people. We are staying pretty good, though, and we're lower than we were at the end of yesterday. It helps that we're getting a lot of good procs. Those healthy meals are really handy. Not great on that. That's coming from one of his traits. Lost the snore. Excellent. Lost the diarrhea. Lost energized. Okay. Most people had a pretty good sleep. We're out of the danger zone, at least now, on fatigue. Depression, though, is rapidly catching up with us. Speaking of which, it is raining today. Okay, so we are going to get free water between 3 and 6. So if we rolled 6 and 6, we would max out. So I don't want to start making fresh water. We can pop a fire in there. Now, Eric, you're the most tired. Let's actually have him take the morning off. And then let's get that resolved. Well, she's pretty good at crafting. She just has so many other things to do that I think I would rather have her work on this and Moria get some crafting skill. Because I just don't feel like Bloodwood's going to have time once we got cooking up. And Kari wants to go exploring. We do owe the wood tomorrow. I think I'm okay with that. We'll do one more chop in the afternoon after Eric has a nap. And Doggo, if I don't give him anything, I think he defaults to rest, which I'm fine with. We could have him lick wounds. I'm not entirely sure that's a sanitary option, especially in the long term, but we could spend some energy to get some hearts and lower that. I think I would rather get to depression or even up to these. These are really nice buffs. So he's going to continue saving his energy. Let's see how the morning treats us. Lower our fatigue. She's not going to get as much work done as him, but can still finish. When the morale fatigue is too heavy, it's good to take some time and talk with a buddy, with a beer if possible. Enjoy a drinking activity with 2 characters, enables beer brewing. There we go. I'm not entirely sure that's accurate to Viking brewing, but sure. Nice. Also nice. Good boy. Okay, 5 fruit isn't the worst. Found a lake. Okay. Scouting added. And an encounter. Holy moly. Alright, again, we're in a pretty good place at the moment. These early enemies, he says as a new enemy appears. Now they have an archer too. Like a chainmail shirt. Okay, Kari, we did get a good starting spot. The only thing that would improve this is maybe having Eric in the back. That's fine, though. Rain of arrows. 2 to 3 damage all enemies in a row. Or 1 to 4. 2 to 3 is definitely better. Oh! What a hit! What a hit! I guess we'll evasion stance. Just use up the last of the energy. Alright, Eric, my man. Let's add accuracy and critical. And you also actually have an AoE. Can we finish the one guy? No. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, Bloodwood. I do need you to actually finish this. So 1 to 3, 2 to 3. Let's make sure he gets finished. And then we will give ourselves a buff. Nice. Yeah, we're riding pretty high right now. We've got some combat buffs off of some of those temporary traits. Okay, 2 damage isn't gonna cut it, buddy. Now, hopefully he doesn't get more than 3 damage. I would have preferred he attacked Eric. Yeah, he's going for her. Okay, okay. Doesn't break. Very okay with that. Alright, we are gonna go sniper shot. Beautiful. And I think we're gonna do a you're next. And then they move back. Unfortunately, he resisted. Eric, go ahead and buff. All raw indeed. And let's do a berserk attack. And whiff. And yeah, just focus for next turn. All right, somebody's got to get some work done around here, please. Man, this guy's resisting like crazy. There you go. Use that crit buff. These are nice to have when we're in a good shape. Not only does it just give us bonus XP, but just the goods. Like, look at this. This is a nice income. 5 fabric. This is good. Like, fabric is hard to come by. Okay, something prevents your station action. Yeah, because we're not building, because we finished. Okay, who is my most depressed? Eric and Mora. Alright, you two. I don't think we actually have any booze. So we could brew beer, we could activate party mode. Consumes a beer per character, lowers suppression by 40 to 60. Or we could relax, lowers suppression by 15 to 35. Can we brew? We would need some water and 2 wheat, which we do have a spot we could go get some. But we don't have any bottles, so that's out. Still, 15 to 35 isn't terrible. I think that is going to be affected by their relationship. Let's actually peek at that. Relationships. So, yeah, see, so plus 25% efficiency while working together. So when you're sharing the same station, I think that's working together. I don't think it means you're on the same place. You have to be at the same station, but you would actually get a pretty good efficiency bonus. And that adds up a lot. Like a lot. So having people work together, yeah, see, these two aren't the best of buddies. Like he says, like, yeah, I did it for your sister. And that's why I let you stay with me. I don't really like you. Oh, look at this. She is really happy with that at the moment. Plus 41% efficiency. That is really nice. And Eric's opinion about Kari is 100. Yeah, I wonder if you fill that hard up if it does anything. I don't remember that. Okay, and yep, he's pretty happy with her, pretty happy with his wife, and you know, I mean, we're still positive, right? Like, we're not at each other's throats. Rate-wise, healthy meal, yep. 3 days on Fate's Curse. Coughing and diarrhea. Okay, sickness is creeping up on us here too. And Eric is in a pretty good way. Still has determined, although that's going to go away. Has a healthy meal. We're going to work on that depression. I do want to get a smidgen of wood, though. Just in case something happens. So let's get a little bit more wood. Do it. 18, okay. 13, not as well. He's bored. Rip. Fills up my barrel. Can we fill up that too? Almost. That is really helpful, though. Not having to spend the time and fatigue on that. Very nice. Maybe we can get ahead in something else. Doing okay on the fruit. Her fatigue's creeping up again. 5 wood. A little bit of depression. Okay, what was the trait that hit Eric? He got bored. Minus 10% concentration, plus 5% to depression increases. Okay. Kind of sucks because it's raining tonight, but what are you gonna do? Camp conditions. What do you not like? Okay, workshop is damaged enough, dang it. I'm gonna do just one click because I don't think a second click's gonna take away the 10%. Maybe we can still build something out of 1 stone. Okay, neither of those need it. Harvesting camp's kinda sorta edging towards needing rope. And our lumber camp's still fine. We found a lake with a floating chest. An old chest floating on the surface. It's locked, but you think you could easily smash it open. Now let's examine it closely. You pull the coffer ashore and examine it. Small runes are carved on the bottom of the chest. It says, "Bury me." Requirement. Hidden condition met. You know what? Let's just follow its advice. Let's bury it. Hide it somewhere, Eric. You feel as though you should bury it somewhere near, and you know the exact spot, as if the chest was guiding your hand. You dig the dirt with your bare hands for hours and finally hide the chest. If you haven't gone completely crazy, you know that you'll be rewarded someday. You hope. Yeah, I'm glad it was him. He can afford the fatigue. Alright, back to camp. End day. Everyone's pensive. Much fun tonight. Sometimes it's hard. I'm hungry, I'm tired, and I'm fed up with these beds and almost everything on this island. Okay, I guess it's time I unveil my secret weapon. I wanted to keep it hidden as long as I could for the direst of times, but it's time now. Spit it out, Mora. If it's another one of your jokes, it's already not funny. Shh, little girl, you know nothing, Kari. I bring you the ultimate mood reliever, the gift from Odin himself, the beverage of the gods. I named 1 full bottle of good mead from home. Eric's like, what? What are you waiting for, you sly ginger fox? Open the bottle! Skull! Oh, we needed that. Yes! We really needed that. It feels great down the throat. You too, Kari. It tastes weird. I don't think I like it. Give me the bottle back. I want to make sure. I've set up a nice little place in camp where we can relax when the burden of life grows too heavy on our shoulders. But remember, drinking alone is sad. It's a place to enjoy good company. Take the time to talk a little and drink. If we don't have alcohol, we can always just talk. It's better than nothing. Boring. Here, take these. I had some beers left in hiding. We really can use that, thank you. Good. No, excellent news. What's gotten into you? Kari is not really your daughter. We can get rid of her at any time. What? Moria, don't say such things. Come on, smile. Aunt Moria is incredible. Everyone should rejoice. Yeah. We'll make songs about you when you spit it out. Prepare your best keenings, dear sister, because I have found, hold your breath, powders! That's it. You'll learn, stupid boyish girl, that these powders can save your life. It's not one of your phony remedies you used to sell to gullible sailors. You know nothing, Eric. These powders have real healing properties, knowledge only to the wisest of the 7 sages could harness. If what you say is true, Moria, it's good news indeed. We'll need those gifts from the god. Hee. Here, take these. Alright, got some herbal remedies, essentially. Not the worst. Not the worst. We definitely could use some consumables. Yawn. Excellent. I hope these powders can regrow heads too when Bjorn comes for us. Yeah, got the fatigue from the rain, got the depression from the rain. You two are looking mighty bad at the moment. You did very well in water yet again. Beautiful. Alright, water going out. Alright, we have 10 fruit, which is not the best. 12 would be 3 each. I think we are just going to use the pattern of whoever's hungriest gets the next berry. Not the worst, I have to say. And we've got some sick people. She lost her energized. She lost her energized. And her hearty meal. And lost coughing. And gained coughing. You're not in a good way, are you? Alright, depression is a major issue to deal with next time. Okay, and that's going to be it for this one. I totally spaced on checking out the character bio, so we will do that first thing in the next one, I think. So, feel like we're making a little bit of progress here. We're kind of in the very beginning where we just kind of need to get things set up and rolling, but we're getting there. We've had some pretty lucky rolls. We haven't had any massive failures, and we'll have to see about paying this tribute today. So, if you enjoyed this one, don't forget to leave a like on that, and if you're enjoying the series, please leave a comment about that so I can make a good read on whether I should continue it or just call it quits here and move on to the next project. All right, builders, get out there and maybe set yourself up your own little bar.